Okay, let's unpack this. If you're a learner, someone who needs to get up to speed on complex topics really, really quickly, the world of AI tools has just completely exploded.
It really has. But the tools we're looking at today are nothing like the simple chatbots from a couple of years ago. They're not isolated anymore.
No, we're talking about a complete operational shift.
Mm.
This is the moment AI stopped being a curiosity and became this specialized toolkit, an ecosystem for productivity.
And what's so fascinating is that the goal isn't just conversation anymore, it's execution. It's about getting things done.
Hmm.
We've analyzed 5 essential tools that by 2026 really define this new knowledge pipeline.
Right.
We've got ChatGPT, Google Gemini, NotebookLM, Grammarly AI, and a new one, Grok Imagine. And our mission today is to give you a shortcut to analyze how these 5 pillars work together.
To cover that whole spectrum, from research to learning, professional writing, and then all the way to creative production, we need to know where to turn for specific high-stakes tasks. So we're going to skip the basic features and really focus on the nuggets of utility, the features that can fundamentally save you hundreds of hours.
It's all about enhancing human effort by taking away that mechanical lift. We're going from general assistance to absolute specialization.
So where do we start?
Let's start at that foundational level with the generalists, the tools built for sheer scale and deep integration, the ones that can tackle those really large, complex tasks right out of the gate.
Which brings us first to ChatGPT. It's really matured into this do-anything assistant. Still great for brainstorming, of course, but its value now is in advanced coding support and what I'd call pro-grade research.
The utility has just deepened so much. Take the 2025 deep research feature. This isn't just summarizing a few articles. You can ask it a really complex question, something like, analyze the divergence in semiconductor supply chains between the US and EU over the last 3 quarters. It goes out, it scans dozens of live sources, synthesizes them into a report, and this is the crucial part, it writes it with full citations.
So move your starting line from, what, 0% to 60% instantly.
Exactly. And the application gets even more impressive when you look at the advanced voice and vision, especially for field work or, practical learning.
Tell me more about that.
Okay. Imagine you're trying to fix a piece of vintage hardware, or you're just stuck on a really advanced math problem. You can open your mobile camera, point it at the circuit board or the equation.
And it doesn't just recognize the image.
No. It sees the problem, it diagnoses the components, and then it literally talks you through the solution step by step in a natural voice. It's like having a 24/7 technical coach in your pocket.
Wow.
And that ties right into its agentic tasks feature. This is a huge paradigm shift. It's moving beyond just giving you text instructions, and it's starting to execute commands.
So you can actually tell it to do things.
Yes. You can say, organize these 20 messy project emails into a spreadsheet and make sure you note the deadlines. Or draft a basic website layout based on these raw meeting notes I just dumped in here. It performs the action, it connects the dots.
It's automating all that tedious organizational work. And I have to say, for anyone learning the code, that immediate utility is still there. It's like the most patient computer science tutor you could ask for.
Oh, absolutely. It debugs your code in real time, finds the error, and then explains the principle behind why it happened.
Guided learning baked right into the mistake.
So ChatGPT is dominating those broad, action-oriented tasks. But if ChatGPT is the versatile assistant, then Google Gemini is without a doubt the research and data powerhouse.
And that's mainly because of its massive capacity and, of course, the integration with the whole Google ecosystem.
That distinction, capacity, and sheer data handling, that is the defining factor right now.
Okay, so let's get into the weeds on that.
Precisely. We have to talk about its multimodal analysis capability. This is where it just crushes its previous limitations. You can upload massive documents.
And you don't just mean like a 20-page summary.
No, not at all. We're talking enormous PDFs up to 1,500 pages, or long lecture videos like a 3-hour economic conference.
1,500 pages. I mean, that's a serious technical leap. But why would a learner need to analyze something that massive?
Think about corporate quarterly filings, dense legal contracts, or even full academic textbooks. when you need to pull out the key arguments from an entire body of work without spending days scrolling.
That capacity becomes essential.
Okay, and then you can ask it to summarize the video, find a specific quote, or, and this is incredible, explain a difficult concept that was mentioned at, say, the 12-minute mark of that 3-hour recording.
And because of the deep integration within Docs and Gmail, the context is always there.
Always. You can be inside a Google Doc and just ask, draft a formal project proposal in this doc using the data from my last 5 emails. It just pulls the context and executes instantly.
It's pure workflow automation. And I've noticed, while both offer deep reports, Gemini 3 Pro is much better at providing visual data.
Yes. You get charts, graphs, infographics right there in the chat. It makes those huge data sets immediately digestible instead of just a wall of text.
And there's one more feature for professional prep.
Gemini Live, the interactive help. It's like a dedicated rehearsal partner for an interview or a big presentation. It will actively participate, it'll interrupt you, give you real-time feedback on your pacing, your tone.
So it's moving from being a content generator to a dedicated performance coach.
That's it, exactly.
So we've covered the generalists, the ones for scale and broad assistance. Now we need to shift from scale to absolute integrity and efficiency. That brings us to the specialists.
This is a crucial transition
Yeah.
because massive data analysis only helps if you can actually trust the answer. And that's why NotebookLM has become the ultimate study partner. Its core feature is source-grounded learning.
And this feature is a revolution for anyone who relies on accuracy. I'm thinking students studying for medical exams or, professionals reviewing company policy.
It fundamentally eliminates what we call AI hallucinations.
Which is when the AI just confidently makes things up.
Right, because it can't find the real answer. NotebookLM solves this by only answering based on the files you upload, your PDFs, your notes, your lecture transcripts. If you're studying for the bar exam, you absolutely cannot have the AI invent an answer. This eliminates that risk.
And on top of that, it layers in these smart study aids.
Which turns passive reading into active mastery. With one click, it can generate a mind map to show you connections. It can create flashcards for active recall or build interactive quizzes to test you.
And all of it is based strictly on your material.
I think the most clever tool, especially for our learner profile, is the audio overviews feature. It takes your dry textbooks or your massive notes and turns them into what is basically a personalized 2-host deep dive podcast.
Wait, really? The AIs discuss your notes?
Yeah, 2 AI hosts discuss and explain your uploaded material. It lets you absorb critical info while you're commuting or exercising.
That is fantastic for maximizing your time and for visual learners.
The 2025 update added video overviews. It generates these short, narrated video summaries of your notes, helping you grasp complex concepts without having to slog through pages of text.
Okay, so moving from that personalized academic learning to professional polish. The next specialist is Grammarly AI.
The tool that ensures your work is professional, polished, and ethically sound.
And Grammarly is definitely not just a typo fixer anymore. It's a strategic writing coach.
The specialized AI writing agents are what set it apart now. For example, the Citation Finder agent. You upload a paper, and it automatically scans every claim that needs a source, finds it, and then generates the correct MLA or APA citation for you.
We've all spent hours on that. That's a huge time saver.
It solves that painful, tedious task instantly. And beyond citations, it offers strategic rewriting. It assesses the strength of your argument, not just your grammar.
So it might say something like,
Your third paragraph is a bit weak. Would you like me to rewrite it to sound more persuasive? It's giving you genuine structural coaching.
that's incredible. And that coaching extends to tone as well, right?
Oh, yeah. The humanizer and tone check feature is critical for professional communication. It lets you shift the entire feel of a piece. You can take a blunt email and make it sound diplomatic, or make a complex academic paper more accessible.
And critically, for anyone in an academic or corporate setting, it has that high-level AI detector and plagiarism check.
A necessary function to ensure your work stays original in this generative era.
So we've covered research, integrity, learning, and writing polish. The final piece of this ecosystem is raw creative output.
Which brings us to Grok Imagine.
Grok Imagine, which launched late in 2025. This is built for extreme speed and precision in visual storytelling. We're talking about the engine for high-speed content, especially for creators on social media.
Speed is the single biggest differentiator. We're talking about instant video generation. You can write a prompt and get a 6-second high-quality video clip with synchronized audio almost immediately.
Perfect for a visual transition or a short background piece.
Yeah,
The wait time is just gone.
exactly. But what's really fascinating is the Aurora model precision. For creators who felt kind of constrained by older AI tools, Grok allows for these super complex prompts, up to 1,000 characters, detailing lighting, camera angles, mood.
But does that complexity always lead to better results?
Hmm.
I find sometimes those ultra-detailed prompts can get a little weird. Is Grok handling that better?
That's the core technical leap. The Aurora model can actually parse the relationship between those elements, not just see a list of keywords. It translates abstract concepts like cinematic mood or golden hour lighting into the visual output with really high fidelity.
So you're getting custom visuals that match an aesthetic without needing a human editor to fix all the weird stuff. And they finally solve that classic frustrating AI flaw.
High fidelity text in images.
Yes. No more posters with bizarre spelling errors. Grok can render perfect text inside images, so your titles and thumbnails actually look professional.
But the real game changer for digital storytelling is the image to video feature. You can upload a still photo, a character you designed, maybe a logo, and then just ask Grok to make this character walk through a neon city.
It transforms the still image into a dynamic, customized video. That's a process that used to require complex animation.
Exactly.
So when we look at the whole picture, what does this entire ecosystem mean?
It means the entire pipeline, from massive research to lightning-fast creative production, is now covered by specialized, interconnected tools. You start with Gemini analyzing 1,500 pages. You use NotebookLM to organize and ensure accuracy, polish the writing with Grammarly AI, and then generate the visuals with Grok, imagine.
So the final takeaway for you, the learner, is that these tools are designed to eliminate that technical debt. They enhance your human capacity by taking the tedious, technical, and organizational work off your shoulders.
And that lets you master complex fields faster than was ever possible.
Absolutely. The technical barriers to production are just dissolving.
Which brings us to the real question that defines the next decade. If a tool like Grok Imagine can generate a high-fidelity video instantly, and Grammarly AI can cite all your sources perfectly, what new skills will define human creativity and mastery when the technical barriers are virtually gone?